Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa salat wa salam ala Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Wa ba'd. Welcome to Dars al-Thalitha for the Madinah Arabic program, Medium Book 1, inshallah, that we're doing at IslamicStudiesForAll.com. I am your instructor, Abdullah Wali-Uddin. I'm also the author of the website and the Learning Center. Inshallah, today we have a long lesson, and inshallah, definite nouns and indefinite nouns. All right, and definiteness, the Arabic word is a marifa, and the indefinite is called nakira. So just remember those terms. And definite nouns are indicated by an alif and a lam that comes before the noun word. Okay, so the definiteness indicated by alif lam, and this corresponds to the in English language. Now, when we look at a word that does not have alif lam in front of it, and we're talking about a noun, right, then it is in a state, and depending on what noun it is in a state of nakira. For example, kitabun. All right, so kitabun, this means indefiniteness. Nakira means indefinite, and is demonstrated by a tanween. A tanween is also called a double dhamma. Also, as mentioned before, whenever a word is preceded by alif lam, it changes that tanween or double dhamma into a dhamma. And so this a dhamma is an indicator that of this definiteness of this noun. And let's look at the example, kitabun. This means a book. In indefiniteness, it means any book. Now you can kind of understand, it's like in English, if I talk about a book, hey, bring me a book. It's any book. I didn't ask for a specific book. However, if I say there's a book on the table, and I said, bring me, atini al-kitab, bring me the book. That book specifically, then I will use al-kitab, because I'm talking about a definite book, not just any book. So that's the indication of alif lam coming in front of a word. All right. So we have baytun, al-baytu, kitabun, al-kitabu, qalamun, al-qalamu, jamalun, al-jamalu. So notice that the change that occurred as a result of alif lam coming in front of the word. Also, the alif lam is an indication of kasra. The alif lam is an indication of a noun. Yes, and so the alif lam, whenever it precedes a word, you know that word is a noun. It's one of the signs of a noun. All right. So whenever alif lam enters upon a word, you know it's a noun. It can't be a verb, and it can't be harf, as we discussed in the introductory lessons. All right. Now I'll try. You should know the meaning of these words. Baytun means a house, any house. Baytun. Al-baytu, this means the house. We did kitabun and al-kitabu, and we have qalamun and al-qalamu, a pen and the pen. Jamalun, a camel or the camel. So those are the meanings of those, and so you can make your proper notes if you like. Now that brings us to the next sentence. Al-qalamu maqsurun. Al-qalamu maqsurun. In this case, it is the pen is broken. The pen is broken. So here, this is describing, here we have sifa, or an adjective that is describing maqsurun, and so it's kasar means to break, broke, and maqsur is what they call is given the place. It's a place where this broken, where it's broken, a place of being broke. Maqsur. All right, let's go to the next slide. Here we have a door, babun, babun. So let's look at the sentence. Al-babu maftuhun. Al-babu maftuhun. The door is open. The next word we have al-waladu jalisun wal-mudarrisu waqifun. Al-waladu jalisun wal-mudarrisu waqifun. The boy is sitting and the teacher is standing. Now we don't have a picture for that. Maybe it'll be on the next one. And just take a notice that we have alif lam was giving us the boy. The boy is sitting. Jalisun, and this is a verbal noun, and it's just to give the state of sitting, right? Also, just take a little note that this is a verbal noun, and it came from the word jalasa, sit. He sat. But look at the tanween. This is an indication that it's like a gerund in English. Wal mudarisu waqifun. And here, al mudaris is the teacher, and waqifun is standing. So it might be a picture on the next slide. Let's go to it. There wasn't a picture, so we'll go to the next. Here we have some practice reading. Alright, and then take note of the definite alif lam, and also take note of the tanween, right, and the dhamma at the end of the words. So let's look at and just take note, and I will try. We have al-kitabu jadidun wal-qalamu qadimun. The book is new and the pen is old. Number 2, al-himaru saghirun wal-hisanu kabirun. Al-himaru saghirun wal-hisanu kabirun. The donkey is small and the horse is big. Number 3, al-kursiyu maqsurun. Al-kursiyu maqsurun. The chair is broken. Al-mindilu wasikhun. Al-mindilu wasikhun. So this is the handkerchief is dirty. The handkerchief is dirty. Number 5, al-ma'u baridun. Al-ma'u baridun. The water is cold. Number 6, al-qamaru jamilun. Al-qamaru jamilun. The moon is beautiful. Or you could say the moon is pretty. Number 7, al-baytu qaribun wal masjidu ba'idun. The house is near and the masjid is far. Or you could say the masjid is, the bayt is near us, or the masjid is far away. Notice, and whenever you reading sentence or translating sentences, you do not do a word for word translation. You translate the meaning. So in this case, al-baytu qaribun wal masjidu ba'idun. You say the house is near. You can say that house is near us. And the house is near, and the masjid is far away. You can say that it's far away, no problem. Number 8, al-hajru thaqilu. Al-hajru thaqilun wal waraqu khafifun. Khafifun. Al-hajru thaqilun wal waraqu khafifun. And I know you can't see this word here too good, but it is a kha, fa, ya, and fa, and this is a double dhamma or tanween dhamma, dhammatain. Alright, so let's look at the next one. And translate. The stone, or the stone is heavy, or the rock is heavy, and we could say this is we could say al-waraqu. We could say the leaf is light. The leaf is light. So we could say the stone is heavy and the leaf is light. And we also use this waraqa, this paper, but this is, I believe, is referring to a leaf. Number 9, al-labanu harum. The yogurt, and remember, leban is like a liquid form. It's like I use the term sour milk, but it's like liquid yogurt, and it's like liquid yogurt, but they don't put sugar in it here. So it's like liquid yogurt, something you can drink. So al-labanu harum, the al-labanu harum. So that means that the yogurt or the leaven or the milk is hot. Harum, hot. And number 10, al-qamisu nadhifun. Al-qamisu nadhifun. The shirt is clean. The shirt is clean. Now remember, pay particular attention to the tanween, the double dhamma, dhammatain, and the singular dhamma that comes at the word of after alif lam. These are the main points of the lesson. And again, one of the important advantages of learning through the slides and recorded sessions is that you can always go back and review. So inshallah, so you can do that, and we'll go to the next slide now. And we have tamareen. Tamareen means exercise. And exercise 1, here we have, it reads, Iqra waktub ma'a dabti awakhiril kalimat. Alright, it means read, Iqra, waktub, wa, and uktub, write, with ma'a dabti awakhiril kalimat. Dabt means by adjusting or controlling, to adjust the last, and it's talking about place a dhamma. In this case, since we're talking about alif lam and definiteness and indefiniteness, you will use a dhamma or a double dhamma or dhammatain at the end of the word. That's what it's wanting you to do here. So example, you will put here, we have masjid. Masjid. Now masjid, do we put dhamma tain to double dhamma, or do we put a dhamma over masjid? So that's going to be the lesson. So you can take some time and complete the tamareen. If you would like, you can pause this, and then inshallah I'll give you you can pause it, and then the answers are coming now. So masjid doesn't have alif lam, so it's going to be dhammatain, double dhamma, masjidun. Al-masjidu. Al-ma'u, Dhamma. Al-ma'un, ma'un, this is water. The water, and let me put my words. Water is here. Ma'un, it has double Dhamma. Alright, we have al-baytu. Al-baytu has a Dhamma. Babun, 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 it has double Dhamma or Dhammatain. Qalamun, qalamun, there's no alif lam, it has double Dhamma or Dhammatain. Then we have al-qalamu. Al-qalamu. Alright, so please pay attention. Sometimes my mouse, I can't see it, so just pay attention to the word in case I'm pointing at the wrong word, it's disappearing. So hopefully I'll have that technical problem fixed, inshallah, in my next lesson. Here we have al-kalbu, al-kalbu. And then we have kalbun, kalbun. Now I'm just going to read, hopefully you can follow along. I'm going to put my mouse, I can't really see it, so just follow along. I'm on at the bottom. Al-kalbu, this is Dhamma. Kalbun, double Dhamma, Dhammatain. Qamisun, qamisun. Waladun, waladun, which is a boy. Al-hajaru, al-hajaru, the stone. Al-waladu, the boy. Himarun, himarun, a donkey. And al-himaru, al-himaru, the donkey. Al-hisanu, the horse. Al-hisanu, and hisanun, hisanun, Dhammatain or double Dhamma, inshallah. Alright, if you have any questions, you can use that, email us at just email the questions or wait for the live session, inshallah. Next, let's go to the next exercise. Is basically read and write. Iqra waqtu, read and write. Number 1, al-maktabu maqsurun, al-maktabu maqsurun, the desk is broken. Number 2, al-mudarisu jadidun, al-mudarisu jadidun, the teacher is new. Number 3, al-qamisu wasikhun, al-qamisu wasikhun. Looks like there might be a typo there, and but we'll cover that in the live section in case. Al-qamisu wasikhun, qamisu. And number 4, al-labanu baridun, al-labanu baridun. Number 5, al-masjidu maftuhun, al-masjidu masjidu maftuhun. Number 6, al-hajaru kabirun, al-hajaru kabirun. Number 7, al-labanu baridun wal-ma'u harun, al-labanu baridun wal-ma'u harun. Al-imamu jalisun wal-mudarisu waqifun. Number 9, al-qamaru ba'idun, al-qamaru ba'idun, the moon is far away. And number 10, al-mindilu nadhifun, al-mindilu nadhifun, the handkerchief is clean. Alright, next page, next exercise, Tamarin Taratha. It reads Imla al-faraghi fima yali biwad'i al-kalima al-munasiba min al-kalimati taliya. It means fill in the blanks in what follows by putting words or sufficient words from the following words. So you're going to pick Jamilun, look at the top. We have words at the top, and now let me try to use my mouse now. Oh, see it. Oh man, we got this. Let me try to use my mouse now. Alright, we have words at the top here. Jamilun, wasikhun, maftuhun, harun, thaqilun, khafifun. Alright, so you're gonna match the proper word and these are all adjectives. Sifa, sifat, adjective, sifa. You're going to put these or match this with the proper word for 1 through 6. So complete that activity, and then I'll give you the answers in a moment. So number 1, we have al-hajar. Al-hajaru thaqilun. Al-hajaru thaqilun. The rock is heavy, or the stone is heavy. Number 2, al-babu maftuhun. Al-babu maftuhun. The door is open. Number 3, al-qamaru jamilun. Al-qamaru jamilun. The moon is beautiful. Number 4, al-waraqa al-waraqu khafifun. Al-waraqu khafifun. The leaf, or we could say the leaf, is light, or the paper is light. Number 5, mindilu al-mindilu wasikhun. Al-mindilu wasikhun. The handkerchief is dirty. The handkerchief is dirty. Mindil, we use it also for if you want anything to wipe. It could be a cloth, piece of cloth. We even call it a paper towel, mindil. If you want to use it in that aspect, anything we're going to use to clean up or wipe off. So it could be a piece of cloth or handkerchief, or it could be a napkin. Number 6, al-labanu harun. Al-labanu harun. The milk is hot, or the yogurt is hot. Alright, and that's going to bring us to exercise number 4. Exercise number 4, we look at the instructions. Tamarin رقم 4. املأ الفراغ فيما يلي بوضع كلمة مناسبة. كلمة مناسبة. Fill in the blanks in what follows by choosing suitable words. Munasiba. So now you need to think of words. You don't have the words in front of you, so now you need to complete this activity when you have time, and then check your answers. All right, now if you have written in the answers to exercise number 4, I'm going to give you the answers now. Number 1 is nadifun. Al-mandilu nadifun. You could use any noun that's suitable. If you know another noun, it's fine. The handkerchief is clean. You could see al-baytu nadifun. The house is clean. But what we have to do is make particular attention. There's a rule that I'm just going to mention right now, is that we need to make sure we're using masculine nouns. Masculine nouns. All of these nouns, or these adjectives, are masculine. So we have to make sure that we're using the masculine nouns. All right, because there's some rules that go with that, and we'll discuss those later at a later time. So you can use any noun that indicates need. Amendilu, nadifun, as long as you make sure that if you're going to put alif lam, make sure it has dhamma, and then tanween is going to go over these. So number 2, al-qalamu maqsurun. Al-qalamu maqsurun. Al-maktabu maqsurun. Number 3, رقم 3, you can al-qahwatu. Then we can't say that. We have to use masculine. Alright, so we'll say that the al-ma'u baridun. Al-ma'u baridun. Al-baytu qaribun. Al-baytu qaribun. Number 4. Number 5, al-masjidu ba'idun. Al-masjidu ba'idun. And number 6, al-mudarisu waqifun. Al-mudarisu waqifun. Number 7, al-talibu الطالب جالسون الولد جالسون الولد جالسون. The boy is sitting, or I wrote the student is sitting. I said the student is sitting also. Number 8, and this can be anything. I'm just going to put, I'm trying to use the same words that were in the previous lesson. So I will say the الرجل كبير, the man is big. الرجل كبير. Or I could say الصندوق كبير, the box is big. But this is basically making sure that you put dhamma with the alif lam, and nakhira, or the dhammatain with the sifa, or the adjective. And number 9, we have al kitabu, actually what's this, al baytu kadimun, al masjid kadimun, al masjidu kadimun. We could say al-rajulu kadimun. And actually we don't say, you can't really, in the Arabic they use more when you're talking about age, kabirun. So you wouldn't use al-rajulu, you would use kadim with something like a book, or something like a museum, or something not living. Kadim, you use kadim. If you want to talk about a person being big, you use kabir, right? So like for example, I mentioned in number 8 al-rajulu kabir. This means, it can mean he's big, but it also means he's old. He's old in age. So it can have two meanings. So here we'll look at baytu kadimun, al baytu kadimun, al masjidu kadimun. Number 10, talibu jadidun, talibu jadidun, the new student. All right. Or we can, I think that's all right there. I think that's enough examples. Anyway, go back to the previous lesson and you'll have more examples or more words you can use. If you have any questions, you can bring those up in the live sessions. And that brings us to the end of the page here, which is going to be the end of the lesson. And this is al-kalimat, al-kalimatu jadidatu. And notice al-kalimat, this is al-jadidatu, the new words. Kalimat, new words. Jadida, new. And notice al-kalimat, this is the plural form of kalima. Alright. Now notice al-jadida, this is the singular form, feminine form. And because in just one rule I'm going to share with you is that in the adjective it must agree with the what they call the described noun mawsuf. It needs to agree with, it's called the mawsuf. Kalimat is called the mawsuf, it's being described. So al-jadida, in this case, just case one point, if the mawsuf, which is kalimat, is feminine, which is then the adjective must be feminine. That's the only rule I'm gonna give you right now. And then as we go along, I'll introduce new different rules with you, inshallah. And here we have new vocabulary which you'd be able to understand, inshallah, and read without the vowel signs, because they will come later. Al-qamaru, al-qamaru, this is the moon. Jadidun, jadidun, new. Qadimun, qadimun, old. Wasikhun, wasikhun, dirty. Nadifun, nadifun, clean. Harun, harun, hot. Baridun, baridun, cold. Saghirun, saghirun, little or small. Kabirun, kabirun, it can mean old or big. Maftuhun, maftuhun, this is open. Maftu means open. It's just like maftuhun. Alright. Maqsurun, maqsurun, this is broken. مقصور. ثقيلون. ثقيلون, heavy. خفيفون. خفيفون is the opposite of heavy, light. جميلون. جميلون, the opposite of قبيح, which is pretty. Jamilun means pretty or beautiful. Qabih is ugly. That'll come later, inshallah. Waqifun. Waqifun, standing. Jalisun. Jalisun, sitting. All right, and on that note, and your instructor Abdullah Wali-Uddin. If you need information or you need to contact me, you can go to IslamicStudiesForAll.com, or you can contact me through the Islamic Studies, through the site news, or through the message board on the Learning Center. All right. Subhanaka wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.